the ultimate guide to DoorDash Platinum Status. But you may be thinking, I don't even have to have that. And you know what? You're correct. You don't have to go after DoorDash Silver, Gold, or Platinum tiers. You can always multi-app and wait for those good orders that makes the most sense for you. In this video, we're going to look at orders to take and not to take, how to achieve and maintain Platinum status, and is Platinum even worth it? But the choice can be just as simple as this. It's a choice that we have to make. We want silver, gold, or platinum status. It's just as simple as take the black bag and you can go about and believe and do as you want to do. But if you take the red bag, I will show you how far the rabbit hole goes. The choice is yours, and all I offer is the truth. So if you're wanting to go to the next level and take the red bag, let's get started. Let's go ahead and look at some examples of some DoorDash orders. Let's look at this one. $9.50 plus for 2.9 miles. Okay, that was a no-brainer, right? So this is considered an A+ order. Might even turn out to be a banger. So let's look at another one that might be like a little bit more challenging. It's more okay, it's kind of acceptable. $5.50, 2.3 miles. It's not the greatest just because it's in the $5 range. We really want some of those orders that's more, at least like $6.50, $7, more ideal. But when you're maintaining platinum status, you're gonna have to knock out these orders and just get them done as quickly as possible. Because generally, in an hour, we're only going to be doing like 2, maybe 3 orders within an hour, and even in some cases, 4. But that's going to be a little bit more challenging to get to. So just focus on getting the 2 and 3. Yes, I know, if you get 3 of these $5, that's only $15 an hour. That's nothing near the mark. The goal is $20 an hour. But you gotta think, I'm gonna knock this one out, then my next goal is getting something even bigger. Whether it's $8, $9, $10 plus. That's what we're gonna be trying to get for our next offer to get us back on track. Now here, let's look at a questionable order here. $6.25, 5.3 miles. That's tough. That is something that's why we say it's questionable. We really don't want to take anything like that. But what's the time of the day? How are things going in your market? Is things going well, such as you're getting a lot of orders where you can actually choose from? Maybe the next one could be good, but if it's slow, you might as well just knock it out. Many Dashers struggle how to elevate their status and the benefits that come with it, which causes confusion and frustration. And many Dashers are asking the question, well, how do I get to the next level? Which results in Dashers being discouraged and giving up. Thinking of achieving a high rating is just too far out of reach. So therefore, they miss out on the experiences and they miss out on the benefits that come with it. And their experience as a Dasher suffers. But there is hope, because with the right strategy and persistence, anyone can achieve platinum status with DoorDash and unlock the perks that come with it. In my market, I'm actually lucky to even get $15 to $17 an hour multi-apping, because a lot of times I'm usually just waiting there and waiting there and waiting at a restaurant, just waiting for something in my area to just go bling, bling, bling. Since being platinum status, I'm generally making $17 to $20 an hour. Depends on which day. Is it slow that day? How are things going? But when things are even decent, and I'm getting those high paying offers or even the catering orders, I'm going to be having a pretty good day over $20 an hour. How you doing? And that's not even talking about Peak Pay, which even in my market and in my area, sometimes it might be $1, sometimes maybe $1.50, $2, $3, whatever that could be. can make it work in my favor. But just like I said, this is a questionable order. Means there's a bend and don't break method that we all have to try and do, and it's all in different types of markets. So whatever in your market, you can bend but don't break. Like this, $5.25 for 9.7 miles. This order is terrible. I would decline this one any day of the week. Ridiculous. Don't even think about taking an order like this. That's going to completely waste your time. If you're right there on the brink of 70%, just go ahead, decline the order, but come right back. Bad orders, upside down orders, are things to avoid at all costs. So try to do that and not just take this any and every order, because you're just going to be spinning your wheels, wasting time, wasting money, and it's just not going to be worth it overall. So let's go ahead and look at some key notes. And I already spoke a little bit earlier about Peak Pay, but we need to make sure in our market, look and see when Peak Pay is, how much is it, and make sure we're out there so we can be in the game. And if you have Platinum status, you're going to actually be above all those other dashers in your area. So this is why, be Platinum status so you can make sure you can get those high pay offers and catering orders. Be there and be ready. Also, another thing is peak time. So when in your market is some of the best times to dash. Now, most of the time, we just want to look at the lunch and the dinner rush. Even I like being early for these peak times, 30 minutes to even an hour. Just give me a good running head start, you know. And those peak times, lunchtime, 11 to 2, and dinner time, going to be 5 to 9. And you know what? Even if it is 9 o'clock, I don't mind staying just a little bit later, just because the 9 and 10 o'clock hours can be good too. And even later at times. Just test it out in your market and see how it goes, and test out different days. And next is so really important to me is your map. Optimizing your route. Looking to see where you're going to be going, where you're going to be heading, and if there's a way that you can actually find a shortcut, a shorter route, go for it. And the last thing I want to talk about is earn per offer and earn by time. Now, if you're struggling to keep your acceptance rating, earn by time is not terrible, but there's going to be a double-edged sword to this, where in my experience, DoorDash has kept me pretty busy with earn by time. It was easy to skyrocket my acceptance rating. But the flip side is the mileage. With earn by time, you're just going to have to expect, yes, there will be a lot more miles driven on your shift. It's just been straight up fact in my experience. But in some other markets, it may not be as bad, so be sure and test it out. And the other con to earn by time is DoorDash puts it up front that there is not as many tips, and there's lower tips as well. But still yet, I still was able to make $17, $18, $19, $20 an hour, even though I still had some really bad higher mileage. But the earn per offer, that's where I want to be. That's my bread and butter. That's the gravy and biscuits. How you doing? I want to get those high paying offers. I want the catering orders, just to get me not just in the game, but ahead of the game. And the way that you actually maintain this is just simply rinse and repeat. The way you got there, the way you're going to keep it. So to say, in my market, the benchmark for Platinum is 70%, some other areas are 80%, and some are in the actual point system, and they can try to even maintain right there on the borderline of 40, and you know all the little metrics that goes with it. But it's just simply rinse and repeat. If you start falling a little bit below, you might want to try earn by time if you're starting to struggle with earn per offer to get it back up and maintain it. Then just keep on going with your earn per offer and try and get those high paying offers, catering orders, so you keep on making that money. I hope you receive value from this, so be sure and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, remember the channel membership, and next see me in this next video.